Okay, I haven't got enough rope to get down to Alistair, or alternatively, perhaps he's not able to help. I'm going to have to pull him out on the rope that he fell in on, which is the hardest thing to do.
Help!
So the first thing I need to do is to get some padding underneath to stop the rope from cutting in as I pull him up. And if I don't do that, then I probably won't be successful in getting him out. It's much easier to do this if you've got an ice axe to cut down as well, but if you've only got one axe and it's in the belay, then you won't be able to do it. And I'm going to have to give myself a mechanical advantage, so I've got to put another prusik on. It's really important that this prusik grips. If it starts sliding, then we're going to have a big problem. So this is sometimes called a Z hoist, and we can see why, because the rope from the climber goes up to the anchor, back down again, into the bottom prusik, and forms a Z shape in the rope. I'm also using here a pulley, which is about the only thing that I carry which is purely for emergencies. Prusiks and things have other uses, and it makes a huge difference. So two really important things here to be successful in pulling somebody out. One is to make sure you pad the edge out really well so that the rope doesn't cut in, and the other one is having a pulley. Without those, you're making your life a lot harder. Okay, I'm going to go back away from the edge now, and just for clarity, I'm taking off my own personal safety prusik. Whether you did that in reality would depend on the situation. Here I'm going to be quite safe because there's no other crevasses. You could only make that decision at the time. I'm now undoing this slippery hitch knot so that we're converting the system into a 3-in-1 mechanical advantage. So the original prusik, which was part of my glacier travel rope system, has now become the auto block to hold the rope tight when I need a rest or when I need to move the bottom prusik. What's really important is that I never leave go of this rope, because we can't just trust the prusiks completely. So by pulling on this rope, I have a 3-in-1 mechanical advantage. It's still going to be quite hard, so I'm going to use my leg muscles to pull. But keeping tight of this, not going too close to the edge of the crevasse. I can fasten that to my harness. Very important that I don't go beyond the anchor here, otherwise I could rip this anchor out. So I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to let this prusik here tighten, and now I'm going to walk back to the edge. Sliding the bottom prusik down as far as I can go. And then doing a second take. To get an unconscious casualty or someone that can't help over the lip can be really difficult. And sometimes, once you get to this stage, you might need to tie yourself on with some different anchor and get to the edge and actually physically pull. You might not be able to get them to come just by pulling on the hoist rope.
If your companion becomes stuck under the lip of the crevasse, don't just keep hoisting, because eventually the ice axe belay will fail. Setting up a system like this takes practice, so think about it before you get onto a glacier.